Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 30th, and almost at the end of July. And today I want to ask you, when you go through some, we have faith, right? You have a little bit of faith, everything's going along good. And then things happen, things change because life is changed. That's what life is. Um, and and there's good things, sometimes the birth of a granddaughter or whatever, and then there's bad things, a loss of someone. Um, there's just, and sometimes it's a job situation, whatever it is. We all have things that change in our life at different times. The question is, are you able to remain steadfast and calm and have the hope in Jesus no matter what? Or are you the kind that says, well, this is happening, I'm going to um, be mad at God and not love Him or not believe in Him because obviously He wouldn't let something like this happen or whatever? Or do you say, I know that all things work for good for those who have Christ? Well, in Hebrews chapter 6, verse 19, this is what it says. This hope we have as an anchor of our soul, both sure and steadfast, and which enters the presence behind the veil, where the forerunner has entered for us, which basically is Jesus. So we have hope, it's our anchor. It is supposed to be our anchor, and it is supposed to take care of us no matter what. In the storms, the boat relies on the anchor to keep it steady. And we rely on the hope of Jesus. And the thing it says about enters the presence behind the veil, that actually refers to the Old Testament in Leviticus, and where it says how back then they had created and made a holy place according to God. And He had told them just how to do everything. And Aaron's two sons went in without God's instructions, and they died because it was so powerful. This is where God was, and it was so powerful that without God's instructions, they just died. And so it says, it in Leviticus, God is telling Moses to tell Aaron he can go into behind the veil, but he has to do all kinds of stuff. He has to bring the blood of a bull and the blood of a ram, and he has to wear certain clothes and wash certain things, and is very, very particular about how they can enter this holy place. Now, we don't have that problems to do those things. All we have to do is believe in Jesus, and the blood of Jesus will cover us and protect us and take care of us. But it tells you how powerful God is. And we might take that for granted sometimes. We don't realize that to be in God's presence would, they died because they didn't do it right. They didn't come in with respect, and they didn't come in with the proper instructions. So you want to make sure you know how to approach God and that He is your anchor. Jesus will keep us steady in the storm. We have a force that is so powerful. It is life and death. And it brings the changes, but it also keeps us as Christians steady, just like the ship in the storm. So ask yourself, who do you hope in? What are you hoping? Can you keep your hope no matter what? So you think about that, and God bless you, and have a great day.